I want a cake stash. But I'm actually in the middle of something, so I can't build that quite yet, even though I have the idea. I know what I want to do. I really want to build it. But I am currently in the middle of this. I've been saying for ages, I need to remove the second floor. I got that side done. I'm actually in the middle of this side, but I've been procrastinating, if I do not stutter, procrastinating this intro for a good minute, so yeah. Also, we're doing that thing behind me too, the skeleton. I have a lot of chores that I've left all about the server, and it's about time I get some of them done, even though I keep saying, oh, let's go get them done. I haven't done them, any of them, so we're doing that. Also, very important, it's done. It's all done. It's literally, it's all done. It's all covered. I'm not extremely happy with these slopes, especially this part, because that's not good. That's not how that should work. But I'm not extremely happy with this, but it's done. We're not going to talk about underwater. I'm not dealing with underwater quite yet. There's a creeper right there. But it's all done. I got it all done. Yeah, I had caffeine today. Why? Jokes aside, I've been getting a lot of different things done, and I felt like for a little while there, I was running out of ideas. And so I finally sat down, drafted some stuff up, and like, oh, there's still this thing I want to get done. There's still that thing. I want to make a bee cave because my door recently blew up right there. I want to age this house more and make more of this fit in because there's just this random tower and it doesn't make sense. But if I throw a little tower to access the iron farm, a little tower in the back for nightmares, little room back here, which is like very, very rarely even seen. And Dream's room has been covered up, so I don't know how I'm going to handle that because there's literally no sun. Oh, right, I want to do a tower for Dream's room and then a greenhouse for nightmares. Never mind, I'm wrong. Also, I love this little area. It's adorable. I need to get some moss on here, but it's adorable. Look at that. Also, the window's mostly covered. That one's kind of covered too, but it's cute. I like it. I just need to make it fit in with the rest of the house. And then more greenhouses. I want to throw something on this area because it's just so bare compared to everything else going on here. Even if it's like a few fake facades, like a little one there, a little one up here, this entire back. I still haven't done this side. I need to add that to my list. I still haven't done that side. I need to do that. There's a lot of little things going on that I just haven't done that I need to do. And moss is on that list. But also, more buildings. I have one prepared this time instead of spending several days agonizing over it. I got it done this morning. It's going over here. We're gonna make a beautiful Enchanter Base that's all ruined, but as per normal, I will have a actual base version of it up on Ko-fi. That's only like $5, because it's just a build, but you know I actually want to make a little bit of money off of it. But it's $5. Go to the Ko-fi. Go check it out. Go do it. Also, if you think I'm talking fast, yes, I'm talking fast. I have not had this much energy in a minute. It's definitely because of the caffeine. I have no idea how I'm gonna sleep tonight, but I know I will be sleeping good because I finally got the second floor done. So let's go do that. And I think you can start to oh, there's a creeper behind me. No, it's in front of me. Get out of here, sir. No. No, thank you. No. Get away. There's another boy somewhere. Unless it's underneath somehow. It's probably stuck down there. Anyway, I think you can start to understand what kind of ruins and how this place is going to end up looking up. It's gonna be more desolate the farther we get away from this main area, because I like the idea that this main area is a little more magical and it's actually keeping these ruins together, while the farther you get, the less the magical signature is. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Also, I thought I'd just skip the part where I procrastinate and expose about, I need to go get this thing done next. I just did all of them. I also wanted to watch more of House MD, so that's another excuse. But it's all done, and I can go work on the bakery, but I need to grab stuff for that. Also, if you're curious, I'm on season 7. I'm almost done. Also, I have a remarkable amount of materials right now, so we're just kind of gonna go off the cuff with this, and I'm gonna grab a bunch of stuff. I think I grabbed more than I needed to. Granted, some of these are literally just completely filled with one item, because I'd rather not have to craft more things if I already have, 1,000 of them. I made some pathways real quick before we got started. Actually, quite a few pathways, and some little desire paths where I couldn't reasonably fit this place. This kind of path doesn't fit in a lot of places, and I've minorly terraformed here and there, and I missed a spot. But it's fine. And there's also a desired path back here. There's another spot I missed. All the way to this little storage space, and another one around this tree to this spot, and even tiny ones, because people are gonna just walk through here, and people will just cut this corner. But I actually want to get started on building this. I'm gonna try and avoid getting rid of this tree, because I actually seriously like it. This one's genuinely in my way. And I had this idea for a while of turning this bottom space into a garage. At some point, I finally caved away what I needed to. Or caved away? You know what? We're sticking with it. And turn this into a proper garage. And I want to have a second one right here that's going to be more of a warehouse for a bakery right here and a little fish stall. Because cakes are delicious, but not nutritious. So we're adding some fishes. Yes, I planned that out. Plus, it's just a funny idea to have a fish stall, and it kind of makes sense for this area, because there's not a lot of other things. But in addition to making... I'm going to talk while I build. I'm going to do that. That's smart. I want to put this a little far back with a little bit of space in between. Is that odd or even? It's odd. Fantastic. Okay, that's perfect. Build it up right here, and then I'll figure out more of the logistics later. I just know the general form. I want the warehouse to be 2x1. They... Actually, more accurately, they'd be 3x4. The bakery is going to be aligned with this wall and more of a 2x1, and then the fish shop is going to be more 2x1, 1x1, something like that, around the corner, and it's going to be aligned with the directions, the east wall of the bakery, but not the north wall. Which sounds like a lot, but it isn't once you get down to it. But now that I actually have these walls laid out, I can start building up the bakery, and I did not leave enough room for this. I really did not leave enough room for this. Unless I planned this out really well, I did not. I'm gonna have to move that path over again. Oh no. I should have just waited to build out that spot, but I did not. And I never actually considered how rocky this area is gonna be, because it really is bad, but we'll figure it out. I literally just, I don't need it to be that big of a building. I literally just want like this much. And hopefully the major contrast between the two materials that I'm using will help define the two buildings rather than me actually, you know, pulling this out one. Although I could pull it out one anyway just to enforce some perspective and really literally bring forward the bakery in your eyes. So there's a lot more focus on. I already need to remove this. And this is why I usually pre-build these things. It is not fun to handle off the cuff. Alright, let me make a few adjustments, because that's annoying. Actually, I might just frame out all these buildings and we can figure out interiors, because I have some plans for interior, but I need to plan out the actual building first. There we go. Just a few more buildings to start matching up with this, and build more buildings like this. Admittedly, I decorated this one a lot more, and I think I want to go about decorating this one some more so it aligns with what I just built. And I'd love to put a building of some sort right here in the middle as well, maybe like a little residential house. I'm not sure, we're slowly building up this area, but I think from a distance, that actually looks pretty good. That looks like a bit of a city strip or township. I feel like I can definitely get away with some more little houses around though, definitely one right there. Maybe something small right here, but I kind of like just having all the desire paths and the tree. Maybe I could put little market stalls and then throw a couple houses on this back corner here to kind of fill out this area, because you just look out into the snowy landscape and it kind of breaks the immersion going on. And now we can actually get to the interiors of this. I think, you know what? I think I actually want to add this little loft area to this. I thought about it, but I didn't actually do it. And then I want to add a few crops in here. Because this is covered, we can actually get away with placing water here and it won't ice over, unlike, you know, all this. And I'm just gonna steal some water down here. And then we could stick a couple cows in here, and I want to actually grab some moss carpet so I can stick chickens in here and have a couple barrels underneath that all the eggs can go into. So we can actually, you know, collect all the eggs. How many until I get... That's how many until I get a chicken. How many chickens will I get out of all these eggs? probably a lot, yeah. Can I get a 4? That'd be pretty funny if I could. Oh, we're already at 7 chickens. I was about to say, oh, let's stop at 7 chickens. You know what? Lucky dozen. That's 2 more, 9 chickens. That was a 4 egg. Okay, yeah, that's enough chickens. We'll just keep the rest of the eggs. What? Yeah, that's horrible. Okay, moving on. Sugarcane, yep. Okay, sugarcane handled. I could honestly make this entire back area a wheat farm, and then just path blocks around, because that'd be pretty decent. I'll take this block. Oh dear, right. All the chickens are gonna escape. No, you guys suck. Oh, all of you suck. I did not think that through in the slightest. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. I don't have to kill any of them. No, you have to. Oh, the lot of you suck. Get back in your pen, and you didn't go back in your pen either. All of you, back in here. And then get the you in. You suck. Get back in. Okay. Wow. Every single time without fail, you manage to run right back out. Okay, I'm closing that one, and I'm going through this one. Wonderful. And the cow is taken off down there. You know what? I'm just gonna quickly... I could get away with some right here. Oop. Give me this piece of wheat. Cow! Come here. Yes, you. Up here into your stupid pen. Yes, in. Thank you. Y'all suck. Lovely. It's a quaint little area, and I have everything I need for cake now. And I gotta still figure out the interiors. I'm really tempted for the fish shop to make a fish on the side of it, but I don't know how I'm gonna accomplish that. I'm thinking something along the lines of this. This is not a fish. This is not a fish. I can't even get on this thing. I realized last minute it'd probably be better to swap the colors, but now I have what is a very messed up eel. Fish? Fish? How do? Fish? Not fish. Fish? It's getting better. Fish? We're almost there. Maybe something like that. That's kind of better. I feel like that might perhaps be just a little bit better if I change the direction of that. I guess there's a fish. That's kind of a cod. Not really, but it's better than anything else I've made so far. I think that'd just be better if I literally left it as just planks. As that, yeah, it's still kind of derpy, but as a fish, that's definitely a fish. Okay, yeah, fish. Yeah, fish store. Okay. I don't really want to put anything on the cake shop where this one, but I do want to get some campfires, or like baking stuff going. I don't know what other words to use. Those are the words that came out of my head. I want to make a big old stove somewhere. Probably right here. Yeah. I kind of want to get rid of this in the middle then. Honestly, just get rid of this completely. And then counter somewhere. Added some more things. I think this is pretty decent. All right, I was gonna do a little loft too. But honestly, I feel like this is much better, just nice and open. So we'll stick with that. And then that place. I know I want smokers. Put a couple smokers there. I don't have the blocks I need. I can put this like so people can just grab their orders and go. I don't know why I'm thinking about this legitimately, but I am. I don't know how I decorate. I just kind of start doing it. And there's not much to explain about it, unfortunately, because it's just place some blocks. There's a couple furniture things that are really easy to do. Composter of a barrel on top kind of looks like a box. Barrels in general looks like boxes. A chest to indicate some sort of storage. I was gonna do a full furnishing around that, but then this blocked the stairs. So let's try just putting... I know I want more cobblestone for this. I could get away with doing this and then bring it up to the next floor. And I've already ran out of those. I need more walls. And then we're gonna build this up a little bit. And then do 2. Let's do it slightly lower. Because if it's intersecting lines don't really look good. Okay, we're gonna have to do it taller because I don't want it to intersect with this or this. So instead of going lower, go taller. The less intersecting lines you have, the more fluid and purposeful a drawing can look rather than... Or not drawing, but drawing, this applies to drawing mainly, but it also works for building because that looks a lot better than if it aligned properly. If it was more modern build, if it lined up purposely, then maybe it could look good, but generally speaking, that doesn't normally look good. I could probably add... I'm trying to think if there's any more room for a table. Probably right here. There we go. That's a spot to place something, although I can't get away with that, so we'll do that instead, which kind of comes off all right. I'm not too concerned about it being like a super cramped space. I'm just concerned about it looking like a nice space, because this looks like a lived-in space. I can get behind this. I understand what's going on here. And if I place a chest there, something like that. It feels like there's too many chests, though. So what if I switch these around? So place a chest there, and then switch the composter to up here, and then place one up there. That feels a lot better. There are some things that just don't make sense until you swap it around and then it looks right. And I have no idea what I'm doing with this upstairs space. I think I can get away with putting up a little partition right here. Put up a little partition so there could be a private area back there, but you can still get around decently well. Hide more storage up here, I guess. Mainly around this spot because this isn't a functional space. And then I can get away with plants in this area too, also because it's a non-functional space. And then place one right here. It's a little bit taller so we can actually know there's a plant back there. I can get away with a little table along here because that uses up some dead space. And I can also get away with one right here because it does the same thing. There's only 2 chests, 2 barrels, and 2 composters. I kind of like how that's going on. So what if we continue up the pattern and just add 1 more of each over here? And then place beds or something right there. I want to do something with this little spot. This spot feels so empty. Either way, this area is kind of null and void. Okay, I have an idea. We're going to turn this and then place a chest here and then barrel there, composter there. No? Barrel here, composter there. That feels a little bit better. And now I have a walkable area. We're using up some of the dead space, but not all of it. And then place some beds right there. And that's it for this building. And then it connects up out here to this lovely little backspace. And I want to decorate a little bit of the warehouse. It's not much I want to actually do there. I just realized I forgot I wanted to do something specific. Because I love the idea of having some little windows over here. And I wanted to do the entire thing. All of these garage doors, I've been doing just cobblestone walls. I was really tempted to do a design with rails and I hate, I can't place them right. Anvils on top like that. But honestly, I could just switch it out for only anvils. But then there's a problem if I ever have to remove these. So maybe not that. And I still like how I did this upper area. I'm not the most happy with it, but I still decently like it. And I'd love to decorate this just a wee bit as well. Just a little something to decorate it so it's not completely barren. Although upstairs is probably gonna stay this way because I got no ideas for up there. There's not really a need for there to be anything up there. When I get more materials, you know, I have all the materials. What am I saying? I want to make these like possible for hide and seek. So I have a lot of jungle wood. I have way more of this at home as well. So I can just make a bunch more barrels and then make a bunch of chests. That's not nearly as many chests as I wanted to make. And I can just cover these in barrels and chests. and hopefully make a few hiding spots around. So I think this would be interesting as just a huge storage spot, and then make a hiding spot back here. So something like that, so you can hide back there but easily find people, and if people are hiding back here, they can walk on out. Although the fall damage does give them away. Maybe I can make a hiding spot right there, like that, so people could kind of hide back there as well. And the rest of these are a little harder. I want this one to actually be functional and have cakes on the shelving. Although I could probably find a way, like this is a kind of decent hiding spot. I'm trying to think, if I get another piece of spruce here, I can make a spot up there, or you could get up there and hide there, because that'd be great. As per normal, my actual motive with making anything is to make hiding spots. Oh, it's not tall enough. So how can I accomplish what I want without compromising anything else? What if I put trapdoors like right here? That'd certainly be a funny hiding spot. Yes, you can. Oh, you could so make that. Okay, we're doing this as decor. And then you could flick it and hide up here. Oh, wait, could you? Oh, you absolutely can hide right here. But that's a little obvious to walk in, but that's fine by me. And there's not really any spots in here, unfortunately. I would love if you could hide down there, but I mean, there is this. There is that. Let we do that, so you can hide in that little corner. Just trying to think of something or other. This shop I don't care nearly as much about. I think that's it. And with all these builds actually done, I have to go organize all of this and throw everything back in my chest, but first, I'm gonna actually make a bunch of cakes for no particular reason. That'll be it. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.